It is the morning of a long run. Today I have 10 miles. It's a little bit earlier than I would usually start, but it's supposed to snow later today, so I'm starting a little bit early to get a head start. I'm gonna run with my sister and some friends, which will be nice. We are going to do a route called the Bacon Strip. It's a 10-mile loop on a dirt road, and it's rolling hills, so it's gonna be hard, but it'll be good because I did this same marathon a few years ago and I didn't do any hills training, and I definitely paid for it, so it'll be good to have some hills training. I already finished my breakfast and my coffee, and I'm gonna go get dressed and ready to go. It's a little bit cold again, so I'll probably wear quite a few layers. It might warm up, but I don't think the sun is gonna come out, which is going to be unfortunate for us. All right, I'm all ready to go. I just went out to the car to grab something, and it's not as cold as I was thinking. It's not windy, which is a big deal, so it could be windy out there, so I brought a bunch of extra stuff to layer on my outfit just in case I need to, but I think it's gonna be pretty good. Arlo is
Hi.
very cute today. Doesn't he look so big? All right, well, wish me luck, and I will catch you after. I just got back from my long run. It was very fun, like super fun. I'm so glad we did it. It was definitely challenging, like the hills, but you know, once you get up a hill, even if it's big, you get to go back down. So that helped a lot. And it was fun doing with my friends. So like we just chit-chatted the whole time, and it just made it go by so much faster. It's like I had never done it, but it was like a perfect rectangle, so it was like on county roads, so it was also dirt, which is beautiful because I've been running on way too much concrete because the snow has been like won't leave the trails. So it was on a dirt road, so it was nice on my knees and stuff. But I do think I need new shoes. Since I've been amping out my training, I think it's time for new shoes. So I think I might go do that today or tomorrow. We'll see. I'm really excited about this training. This training season, I feel like I am feeling really good, and it's really nice having friends to train with. I haven't had that before, especially for long runs. So it's such a game changer. And also it's so good for you to chit chat while you're running, because you're like, you know, it's good for your breath work. So I'm just feeling happy and excited. So I think next week I did 10 today, and then next week I have 11, and then I go back down to, I think it's 6 or 8 for my long run, and then I go up to 12. So it's like kind of switches back and forth, which is good because I have enough time in between there. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. Today is a very exciting day because it's time for new running shoes. This is always a fun time during marathon training when you get new shoes. It's just kind of like a fun little treat for yourself, and to show like how many miles you really put on. So you're supposed to change out your running shoes every 300 to 500 miles, and my knees and my back have been starting to hurt after I've been running, which is usually a pretty good sign that it's time for me to change out my shoes. So I looked, and my shoes are about 350, 400 with some walking. So it's perfect timing for me. I'm going to go to the running store that I do my running club through, so to support them, support local. They don't usually have a ton of options, but it's still nice because they always seem to know what they're doing. They can help you pick out shoes depending on what you're training for. So Arlo is being a little bit of a menace right now. Arlo, don't touch that. Arlo. He's on our little library, so look how big he is. Isn't it crazy? Arlo, it's time for mom to go. Say bye. Well, they were all out of my size and the shoes that I wanted, so I ordered some, so they'll be here sometime next week, which is good. Hopefully my back and my knees will be okay by then. I think it should be fine, but I'll probably put another 20, 25, 30 miles on them before then, but that's okay. I am gonna go for a quick run. I probably will do like 4 or 5 miles real quick. It's so nice out today that I just couldn't refuse. Here's to hoping some of the snow is melted on the soft pavement, because I am so over running on concrete. I've been avoiding doing my long run all week, and today is Sunday, so it's the last day we gotta do it, so let's get her done. The catch is that I also have a running group today, and we usually run about 4 miles, so I think I'm gonna try to run 6 before that, or maybe 7, and then do 4 at the running club. Running club today, we are doing speed work, so we're doing 800s, I think 6 of them, which will be about 3 miles, and then with warm up and cool down it'll be 4. So I think I'm gonna just run there and then do that, and then I'll have my husband pick me up so he can take me back. I've got my running socks. I got a pedicure yesterday. I tried to explain that like I'm a runner, that's why I have so many blisters, but she was so nice about it. She was like, no, you need those, like that's good, because they're more like calluses now. So she was very nice, and I was very thankful. My headband, because I pretty much always wear this in the winter because the wind makes my ears cold. And I got my running belt. My pepper spray is not in here, so I need to find that. My pepper spray, And then I've got my little chewy guys. So little snack for on the road. And then I gotta get my water bottle, which I'll fill up with water. So wish me luck. It's gonna be kind of a weird one ending with the speed workout, but I think it'll be good for me. I'm gonna change it up a little bit. So wish me luck. We've got a long day ahead of us, and starting with the 15-mile run. I'm running with a few friends, which is really gonna help because I'm not feeling super motivated this morning. I think if it wasn't for them, I would have backed out already. Weather is amazing, which is really gonna help though. It's like almost already 45 degrees, which is very rare for right now. For my run, we have an event at our axe throwing bar, or I guess it's downtown where our axe throwing bar is, so we're going to be working that today. It's actually like a St. Patrick's Day event, which I think is kind of funny because St. Patrick's Day is next weekend, but I guess I just wanted to do a little bit early, so I really wasn't sure what to wear today. So I'm just doing leggings and then a good sports bra that I can wear without anything on top just in case I get too warm. And then I think I'll do a t-shirt in case I want to wear something. Luckily, it's just flat running today, which is good because in my Orange Theory classes, we've been doing a lot of hills, which is like on the treadmill, which is kind of tough. I've got my running belt. I'll probably leave my pepper spray behind because I'll be running with 3 other girls, so I feel like we could probably take somebody if it came to it. And then there's more room for my stuff. I gotta get all my stuff packed up for the car ride. Protein bar for immediately after because I'll be starving, I'm sure. And I got my snack for halfway through the run. And I'm also gonna do a liquid IV Energizer, so it has like a little bit of like not caffeine, but a little bit of like energy in it. I'm gonna do the same in this one for either after or for a refill during the run. All right, it's done. It was windy, but I wore appropriate clothes, so I ended up wearing my headband and then taking off my shirt after a little bit, so it was great. Now on to work, so wish me luck. I have definitely fallen behind this vlog. I'm currently on my big 20-mile run. It's probably the only 20-miler I'm gonna work in this plan. We're going to Texas for Easter, and then we have a pretty busy April after that, so I think it'll be fine. That's what I've done for my Madison Marathon. It's just gone about 20 miles, so I'm feeling good. I was pretty nervous going into the run this morning just because it's a lot of miles, but feeling good about it, feeling confident now. I also got this vest a few weeks ago, so I've been doing my long runs with this, and it has been awesome. I've absolutely loved it. I can't believe I didn't get one for my other marathons. It holds so much more water than my handheld water bottle, and it's a lot easier on my shoulders. So happy about that. I'll definitely use it on my race. I've got my gel here, mile 7. I feel like I've gotten my fuel down really well this marathon training, so I'm feeling happy about that. I'm at 15 now, feeling pretty good still. I ended up ditching the long sleeve shirt a little bit ago because I was getting really toasty. Kept the leggings though, so we'll see how I feel. But I'm gonna eat some more chews here in a second. I'm all done. I feel pretty good considering. I'm definitely tired. And I'm really hungry, so I'm gonna get something to eat. I am just about to start the last run before my race, which is tomorrow. So I'm gonna do just a little shakeout run. I probably will do like maybe a mile and a half or something, nothing crazy. Just want to keep my muscles loose. I have been having like the last 3 days some issues with my IT band, so I'm trying not to panic about it. I bought a brace to wear just in case. It's like one of those circular ones where it's like not the whole knee, but it's just a little bit of it to give the tendon, I think, some more like support. So I brought that just in case, but I'm hoping I'm not gonna need it. It's been feeling better today, so I'm hoping that's a good sign. And you might be thinking I'm crazy for doing even a little shakeout on it, but I did that a few days ago and that also seemed to help like just loosen up the muscles. So that's what I'm going to try to do today. Also, I am feeling very nervous and very excited for the race tomorrow. I can't even believe how soon it's come up. It's a little crazy. It's crazy how, you know, you plan and you work so hard for something and then all of a sudden it's there and it's coming up and it's tomorrow. So it's just kind of a funny feeling. But I'm being pretty back and forth about how my goal for the race. I would really love to PR, but I also, with my knee and my last few weeks of training haven't been, or last like maybe month and a half haven't been what I wanted them to be. So I'm trying not to be discouraged about it, but still shooting for the PR, but being okay if I'm not able to do that. So that's where a little bit of the nerves come in, is just with that. And also when a few days ago, I was chatting with somebody, and he was like limping, and he was like rubbing his legs and stuff, and I just happened to be that he had run a marathon a few days ago, and I had forgotten how bad running a marathon hurts. So that was a good reminder, but also a little bit of an unwelcome reminder, because it's good to be prepared for that, but also I was like, I forgot how painful this is. So that's where we're at. Mindset is good. I'm feeling happy. I got all my stuff packed up. We're gonna stay in a hotel this evening, so we're close to the start of the finish line, or the starting line, which will be good. I'm bummed that I am slow enough that I probably will not be able to go back and shower after the race. I would love to do that and then like go out to dinner, but I think our checkout time will already be past because it's a little bit of a later start too. So after that run, I got ready and we went to the hotel. We were sharing a room with my friend that is also doing the race. I set up all of my race things and then we went to bed. We had a very early start to the day because we had to leave the hotel before 4:30. The first thing I did when I woke up was make coffee because that is the most important thing of the day. I had my first breakfast of the morning. I ended up having toast, and then later on I also had oatmeal just because it was so early. I wanted to make sure I was eating enough. The starting line was up a canyon, so we actually had to take a bus to get up to the starting line, and then we just ran down the canyon to the finish line. I actually had about an hour of time by the time we got up to the starting line before we needed to start. So we went to the bathroom, stretched out, and kind of just got ready to go. And then we were off. This is actually about mile 2.5. This was the first aid station we went through. At this point I didn't need anything, so I just kept running, and we went through this really cool tunnel. I was feeling really good at this point. That's my friend Rachel who ran with me. The last time I did this marathon, I actually was pretty sick, and so my attitude throughout the whole thing was just kind of negative, and like I wanted to quit because I was feeling so bad. So I really wanted to make sure that no matter what happened on this race, I was in a good mood and I was having fun because I deserved it, and I was having fun. This point in the race, I was really not feeling great. My IT band was hurting me and I was feeling really nauseous. And so the race didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to go, but I was still determined to keep a smile on my face and enjoy the day. I was so thankful for all my friends and family that came out to support me and watch me finish the dang thing. Even though the race didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to, I was so dang proud of myself for running through and finishing it, and keeping a good attitude the whole time. And since I didn't PR, I guess that just means I'll have to do another one.